Hello, dear listeners. It's a special bonus episode of People Talk. We're getting real political here, guys. We've got potential, not even potential, full-on mayoral candidates, potential future mayors. That's what I was getting at. Apologies, listener. Uh, my co-host has been banished to the nether realm. Harry Price was right about Lizzie, so I super fired her, and now she's gone. It's just me and mayoral candidate James Deacon. Hey, James, tell us about your platform. Why are you running?
Well, starting off by the two main things I'm looking for to get fixed that I see not necessarily an issue, just some things that it can be edited are going to be the morale of the city. So that's going to be my main focus. I'm going to want to see, people enjoy being around the city, doing things. I want to open up more activities for them to do. I want to help inspire more events with the businesses. So, in telling with my second foundation that I would like to push for is helping the businesses out, helping them get a you know better source to be able to produce these great events that everybody so enjoys. Uh, I would like to offer things for businesses that don't quite have the money to great events like other businesses do. I would like for them to have an avenue that they can take, for that not being a handicap for them. Uh, just mainly, I'm just I'm a learner on the go. So as I see different things come up, I want to execute those as best as I possibly can. I would like to have an open source for the people to communicate with the mayor, so we can, get clear communication of what the city's seeing and what the city's having issues with. You know,
I got you. I got you. So if I'm understanding correctly, um, you wanna help smaller businesses have an opportunity to get bigger events subsidized to create just better opportunities for the community at large, because that that money's just sitting there, and it could be doing something that could make a lot of people happy instead of just sitting there. And there's people that have good
absolutely.
ideas and just don't have the resources to make those ideas a reality. So you want to get those resources into their hands, is what you're saying.
No, absolutely. I want to be able to make it available. Just for because everyone has great ideas. Everyone does. It just some people feel like they don't know how to execute them, so they'll need partial assistance to do that. I'd like to be able to create a bridge that they can cross to execute those.
I think that sounds pretty goddamn worthwhile, if you ask me. Pardon my French. Um, so the subsidies, what weren't you? Maybe I missed it as I was gazing off into the middle distance, but didn't you have something about expanding the mayor's office?
So, two things that I would like to get done in the mayor's office to potentially help the city is one, try to open up a position for a city clerk. So, the city clerks would be basically to be able to offer information to the citizens that if they don't know how to obtain or if they have questions, they can contact the city clerk. Uh, I would like it to be able to make available that we can have a uh, document that you can submit, and if there happens to be a cost for that, then to be able to figure out, like almost like a background check to have that done, so people aren't in the wonder, like if they're wanting to hire an employee, they don't know if they're fully trustworthy yet, so they just like to conduct a background check or any other city knowledge. Like if they don't know how to obtain a job at the lumber mill, they can fill out a form. City clerk can answer their questions, stuff like that, and or transfer questions over to the mayor himself. Um, Also, I would like to open up a department for the treasury. I think someone keeping track of city funds is gonna just help us out overall to be able to really see what's going on in the city and tackle any financial issues that may be present.
God damn. You're actually trying to shake some things up, aren't you? You're gonna change a thing or two.
I would like to see everything progress. I'd like to see, you know, see copacetic peace in some areas. I know there's always going to be tyranny. It's nothing's ever perfect, but I would like to help where I can.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, so long as people want things that other people have, there's always going to be problems. But there's a lot we could do to make things better. um, Definitely, I think the public records issue that's something I hadn't thought about. But yeah, if you want to get that information on somebody, um, as an employer or just for any reason, like say you're dating somebody and you just don't know a lot about them, and it turns out they're a crazy axe murderer. If you don't know a lawyer, if you aren't friends with a cop, or if you don't somehow magically encounter a very friendly judge in public, you, you're fucked. You have it's just their word. That's it. I think that's a
Yeah,
good point.
absolutely. Yeah, and I think there's a lot of records that should be open to the public, but there just needs to be an avenue to display those. You know?
Yeah, like not search warrants need to be public or something like that, but just
No.
is this
Yeah.
guy a terrorist? And can I trust his word that he's not a terrorist?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
got you. I
I mean,
got you. I
everyone
think that's reasonable.
has a right to know of who they plan on doing business with. I mean, you don't want to. Obviously, you want to trust people as far as you can, but when it's your business, you kind of have to take safe steps.
No, I think that's perfectly reasonable, and I think that that's admirable to even even think about doing that, because that's going to be an uphill battle. and
Oh, for sure.
you don't stand any like personal that says a lot about uh, you as a potential mayor. Uh, that doesn't give you any sort of immediate tangible benefit. That's purely seems like it's just to help people out. I like that.
Yeah, I mean that's really my first step is to just create resources to help citizens, and also make an avenue for them to communicate with the city hall, the clerk, or the mayor directly, and help their voices get heard. You know.
Do you have anything? Do you have any final bits to add? Any bonus campaign platform bits?
As far as uh, as far as that, those are my main core items. I usually learn on the go. That's the best way I do things is just jump right into them and then find out things later. Uh, I learn under hard times, so it really helps me to just dive straight into something and really tear it apart to figure out a way to put it back together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, dear listeners, you heard it from the man himself, James Deacon, a mayor that can put up with the pressure. Yeah, that's it for segment one. Voting will be cast. Voting will begin on Friday. We'll have a debate on Friday. It'll probably be uh, after 8 p.m. Eastern time. We got to get all the candidates and the moderator locked in, but I will post that publicly as soon as I know. See you in part 2 of the bonus app.